if you're like most people, you're a bit leery about using Fiverr. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorites that I go to all the time. Hello, I'm Monique, self-published indie author, here to share with you the ins and outs of self-publishing. If this is your first time here, then please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And don't forget, hit that notification so that you know when I upload a new video. Now, we all heard of Fiverr, any gig or job done for $5. Yeah, that's basically the model. Believe it or not, I actually saw a gig where somebody will write a love letter. Yes, any type of gig. Pretty much. Everyone has been burned one time or another with these freelancers, me included. I actually had someone that I was using for years, and then it was like all of a sudden their work went down. I couldn't believe it, and I actually had to stop working with them. Still in the process of finding someone else, but that is another story. When I first started ordering gigs from Fiverr, I was leery, of course. But at the time, I was trying to save myself some time. So I started with blog posts. Now, if you do not have anything written by anybody else run through some kind of plagiarism checker, yeah, you're going to screw yourself. That has always been my number one thing. My blog posts. As much as I write, I don't have time to do my blog posts like I want to. And now I have 4 newsletters, about to turn to 5. So I need more help with the nonfiction aspects of it. So my first go-to freelancer is Kate Morgan. Kate Morgan's basic gig is 500 words for an article or blog post. Now, what I typically do is buy 10 at a time. This way, I know I'm good for at least 4 months, maybe 5, depending on the topics that I pick, what time of the year it is, and so forth. The second person that I go to is fionadwriter. I use Fiona to help me with my homepage and about page on all 4 of my websites, and the work was excellent. My next go-to is schaeferpublish. If you need a title, this is where you go. Or have someone rework your book blurb. Usually when I get ready to start a book, I have a general idea of what I want my cover to be, as well as the title. But not this time. So I went to schaeferpublish. Basically, I gave her the outline to my book. From there, she gave me 10 different title ideas. So what I did was I took a little bit from one and the other, and I got the title and subtitle. And this book, awesome. So now I'm going back to my older book blurbs, tweaking them. And I gave her the outline of the book and the blurb it's using right now. Oh my God, what she wrote was so much better. But she gave me a note. She sat and told me that I couldn't use the blurb that I sent her because it was plagiarized. Of course it was. It was mine. She didn't know. but she checked anyway. So just with that, yeah, I have a whole back catalog of books, and that is where I'm going to get all my blurbs redone. This next freelancer I have used many times. And when I see she's not available for gigs, I'm heartbroken. And this is Mrs. Wordsmith. Earlier this year, I did a video about my outlines. But what I failed to mention was Mrs. Wordsmith. She has done many outlines for me, and I love every one. Sometimes all I have is the idea or just the concept, and she will run with it. So I keep coming back, always, and I got a few more that I'd like to get done to take with me until next year. So now, before I get to my all-time favorites, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do it now. And don't forget to give this video a like. Who is going to round out my list of favorite freelancer on Fiverr? Well, if you know me, I've talked about her all the time. Many people have. And that is oliviaprodesign. When I order from her, they're all custom. Because for me, I need the ebook, the paperback, the audiobook cover, the title page, and I also get the source files. So it's always custom every single time. When she did my first cover, I was in love, and I knew the entire series had to be just like that. I'm getting ready to button up this series, and I got a 5-book series coming up that's going to follow. So it's almost time to call on Olivia once again. These 5 round out what I like to call my favorite 5 Fivers. Yes, I just made that up. These are who I usually go to if I need something done on Fiverr. All of their links will be below. Do you have any favorite Fiverr freelancers, or have you been burned so many times that you're not willing to try them out at all? Let me know in the comments below. Coming up is this video over here where I talk about my outlines that I get from Shonda Miller. And over here is a video that YouTube thinks you might also like. And until next time, I will see you later.